Hi guys, it's Rebecca. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. Today's video is going to be the world's smallest declutter you will ever see. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you guys know that I feel guilty about decluttering makeup. And lately that's been like the trend here on YouTube. People decluttering their collection, trying to go to a more minimalistic approach to their makeup. I have a pretty large collection of makeup, but I'm not at the point where I feel guilty of owning so many products and not using some of them. I think that's the whole point of, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like a lot of people are getting rid of their stuff because they're not using it and they feel like they're just hoarding things, and to a certain point they're feeling bad about not using their makeup. But I'm not at that point right now. I know that I'll get to it eventually. I love all the makeup that I have except for this. So that's what I'm going to show you guys. I have just a few products here that I no longer enjoy, and products that I have no desire to finish. So I have them all here in this little jar. I've kind of been accumulating them as I'm using them, and so I'm just gonna go through this with you guys. So I'm gonna put everything out here on the little table that I have here, and I'll be right back. First of all, I'm gonna start with the item that I think started this whole thing, and it's this eyeshadow from MAC. This is a single eyeshadow in the color Carbon, and you guys see nothing because I dug it out completely. This is a black eyeshadow, and I don't use black eyeshadow, and I have almost a black shadow in every single eyeshadow palette that I own, so I didn't feel like I needed this in my collection, so I dug it out and I tossed it into my Back to MAC bag. I got this eyeshadow. I didn't purchase it by itself. This came in a look in a box from, I want to say, from last year's Nordstrom anniversary sale. And like I said, I don't use black eyeshadows, so I knew I wasn't going to use this, so I just dug it out and I threw it in my Back to MAC bag, and then that's how this whole thing got started. So I dug it out and I was like, you know what, another thing that I realized that I don't enjoy anymore, and if you guys have seen my makeup collection videos, you guys will know that I am talking about gel liners. This also came in the look in a box, and this is the MAC's Black Track Pro Longwear Fluid line, and this I have never used. It's completely brand new, but I don't care to use it, so I'm gonna throw it away as well. Well, I'm gonna put it in my Back to MAC. I know some of you guys are probably cringing because that's what I do when I watch declutter videos. I'm like, no, don't throw that away. But yes, I mean, I've had this for over a year and a half, and I have another gel liner, and I just don't like gel liners. I prefer a regular eyeliner, like regular pencil liner. These I don't really care for. I know that some people use the fluid lines as a base, but I don't really wear dark eyeshadow, so this would pull the eyeshadow look. If I used it as a base, it would pull it too dark, I think. So I don't care for this. I'm just gonna toss it, put it in my Back to MAC bag. So those are the two things. And then after that, I kind of just decided to go through my collection and look at items that I didn't really care for. And I wasn't gonna use, and I think I don't feel guilty because all of this is pretty cheap, like inexpensive drugstore. If I was getting rid of like a higher end stuff, maybe I would like think about it a little bit more, but I didn't really spend a lot on this. Some of this makeup I bought on clearance, some came in like subscription boxes, so I don't really feel bad. I don't feel like I'm wasting my money as if I was getting rid of something that I had purchased on my own. Anyway, I mean, I did buy these, but I didn't pay like full price or large amounts of money. Anyway, I'm going to start with this Sephora eyeliner, cream liner. This was in my products to use up in 2016. Didn't happen. I put this in my products I want to use in 2017. I still wasn't really making good progress, so I put it in my Justice League project pan, and I never used it. So I was like, why am I torturing myself? As you guys can see, that shiny part right there in the center, that is like pan. So I used quite a bit of this, but this is still very creamy, very nice. It really goes on the eye really nice, but I just don't care for this. I would much rather use a, what do you call it? A pencil or a eyeliner pen. So this one I am decluttering as well. Then let's stick with the Sephora brand, because there's a lot of stuff here from Sephora. Eyeliner from Sephora. This is it's black, but it has glitters in it. Let me show you guys. I honestly don't remember how I got this. I don't know if you guys can see the silver flecks of glitter in here. But I feel like the way I wear my makeup now, I feel I will never use this again. So I am not going to. So therefore, I am going to declutter it. Something else that I'm decluttering, well, obviously, I'm going to be saying this. Come on, Rebecca, keep it together. This is the Sephora Colorful Cheek Ink Gel. This came in a Sephora Play Box, and this is just absolute nothing. It looks like it might be very, very bright, but once you blend it out, it blends out to nothing. This has no color payoff whatsoever. So, I mean, I would really have to wait for it to dry, apply some more on, blend it out, wait for it. I would have to put layers of this if I wanted this to show up. And I have a lot of blushes. If you guys have seen my makeup collection again, you guys will know how many I have. So I have way too many good blushes that I like and that I enjoy to be wasting my time on trying to make this work. So this one is going out to the garbage. I have two eyeshadows here from the Sephora line. This one is in the color Starry Sky number 07. This is pretty much a black eyeshadow with a ton of glitters. Let me give you guys a swatch. That's what it looks like. Again, I don't wear dark eyeshadow. It's not the glitter that bothers me, it's just I don't wear black eyeshadow. So this needs to go. And the other one, this one, it was kind of hard for me because every time I swatched it, I was like, well, maybe I could make it work. But I don't really care for this. This is in the color number 109, All That Glitters. And it's a really yellow golden eyeshadow. And it's very chunky as well. Let me give you guys a swatch. That is the color right there. If I wanted to, I could, oh, it looks so pretty. Now I want to keep it. See, every time I swatch it, I'm like, well, I could make it work. I could. But I mean, I have a ton of eyeshadow. I could probably mix colors that makes this color. So I don't need to have this. This is super old. My sister gave it to me. She got it for gratis at Sephora. So I'm just gonna throw it away. I didn't even pay for that. Then I'm throwing away two quads from L'Oreal. This is in the color 537 Lavender Smokes. And this one is in 236 Cobalt Smokes. I bought this one because it was on clearance at my drugstore, at my grocery store. They were clearancing this out, but I think these have gotten so old that I don't get any pigment in them. Let me give you guys a swatch. These are the colors. This one's the top, this one's the darkest one, this one is underneath the dark one, and this one you guys can't even see, it's like right here. So they're very dry, very patchy. I really have to really dig into here with my brush, and they're kind of getting hard pan because I have to swirl my brush really hard in there to get any pigment out. So yeah, I don't really, yeah, I can just throw it away. I really don't care. And this one I purchased because of Candy Johnson. She made a tutorial using this quad, and I thought it looked really, really nice, and I wanted to try it because it was drugstore. She did kind of like a drugstore prom look or something like that. So that's why I bought it. And same thing with this one. It's starting to get hard pan, and it's not very pigmented. The only shade that's really pigmented is this one, which is this one, and then underneath that it's this lighter blue, and you guys can see it barely swatched right here. This baby blue has hardly any pigment. It's this one right here, and then the white one does have some pigmentation to it, but I mean, I don't wear white eyeshadow. So to keep this whole thing just for this dark color right here, which I It's another color that I hardly ever use. Seems kind of pointless, so it's time to let this one go. Then I have another eyeshadow, and this one's from Stila. This one kind of did hurt a little bit because I purchased it a few months ago at TJ Maxx, and it's the Stila Eye Jewel Shadow in the color Golden Topaz. It's a very pretty eyeshadow, but as you guys, I don't know if you guys can see, this has hard pan all over. It's weird because like if I swirl my finger and I try to swatch it, like it doesn't have much pigmentation, as you guys can see right here. But I have to apply it with my finger to get that amount of payoff. If I use a brush, the brush will not pick up any product. And you guys see, it's kind of like chunky, but it kind of has hard pan. I don't know. I can't make it work. But I mean, I don't like it. I don't care for it. I'm just gonna get rid of it. Then along with more face products, I have these two e.l.f. shimmering facial whips. I have one in the color lilac and the other in, this is lilac petal and this is pink lemonade. And these, I believe these have gone bad. I'm gonna show you guys a clip or a picture. I can't believe which one it is. But I was getting to use one the other day, and well, let me see. Oh my God, see? Do you guys see that? That little thing right here? That's like the oil that's separated from here. Ooh, do you guys see that? Like, these have gone bad. This one hasn't really gone that much, but I'm going to show you guys a clip or a picture. I can't remember which one it was of how it's separated. Maybe after I mixed it, it got better, but pretty sure these have gone bad. These were $1, so I don't feel guilty for throwing them away, and I don't feel like I should keep them because, I mean, you guys just saw what happened. Then the next thing that I'm throwing away is this lip product. This is from the OCC Lip Tar. This is in the color Strumpet. I don't know. I love this, but I'm never gonna finish this. This has so much product that I'm never gonna finish it. Ever. And I don't wanna, how do I say this? I don't wanna neglect my other lip products just to try to finish this, because this takes the tiniest bit to use and it lasts all day. I have finished a tiny one, like deluxe size sample one, and that took me like 3 months to use, and that has probably like 1/10 of how much product this has. This one's also like 5 years old. I got it in a Sephora's give me some lip kit like 5 years ago maybe. So, and this is vegan, 100% vegan, and it's got a shelf life of 12 months. So you guys know that things that are natural, they don't last that long. So I mean, I'm 4 years past its good date, so I think this is good to go. And the fact that I've been working on my Panda palette for what is it, like 9 months already, it makes me feel like I miss my other lip products. So yeah, it's not a sacrifice I'm willing to make, so that's gonna go bye-bye. And the last thing that I have here is this top coat from Wet n Wild. I have top coats that are much better quality than this. This doesn't really make my polish last longer. It's really just like an extra step, and it's like super watery. Usually like top coats are like thick gels. This is just like, it's just water. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yes, this is good to go. This is ready to go bye-bye. So throwing that out, and that is it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this little mini declutter series, and well, not series, episode, video. Let's just go with video. And so yes, I feel good about, maybe this is like a step towards a bigger declutter in the future. But like I said, right now I enjoy all the products that I have. I don't feel guilty for not using what I'm not using, and I am happy where I'm at right now. So, you know, we'll just leave it at that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have done a declutter video, let me know. Leave it linked in the comments, or let me know that you've done one. I have loved watching these videos, even though some of them hurt me a little bit. I'm just curious to see what people are getting rid of and the reasons why they're getting rid of their things. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.